Hey guys, Paul Walker here. Just wanted to really just quickly shoot this video. I literally just walked in the door from my morning walk. And typically, when I go on a morning walk or whether it's in the afternoon, I always like to plug in my iPod and instead of just listening to music, I like to listen to personal audio. So, talks or topics by successful people within my industry, or just famous people in general, like your Tony Robbins or Robert Kiyosaki or Brendan Burchard, those type of people. They do have a lot of audio programs, and I like to listen to those for two reasons. Sort of one, clear my mind of sort of what's been going on in the day, or if it's first thing in the morning, clear my mind of sort of my dreams and all that sort of stuff. And then I listen to it because then it gets my mind thinking, gets my mind creating and thinking about, wealth opportunities and, what's going to be my sort of outline for the day and, focus on the things that I really need to focus on. Anyway, so this morning I was listening to a Tony Robbins audio track. I've listened to it many times before, and every time I do, I always get something new out of it. But something that really just sort of jumped out at me, he was, briefly talking about the 80-20 rule, which if you're not sort of familiar with, it's kind of the mantra or the basis of pretty much every successful person in the world, which is, you do 20% of the work, or 20% of your energies should really be spent on what you're doing to, receive 80% of the profits or 80% of a return on your investment of your energies and your time. And typically what most people do is the other way around. They end up doing 80% of the work and spending 80% of their time focusing on things, and they only get like the 20% reward. So it's about flipping that. And, the only way that's going to happen is Tony Robbins also spoke about something which is called expand by demand, which means you've got to be growing. You've got to be growing, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, all these things to be able to push yourself, out of your comfort zone, push yourself to a limit where things are a stretch for you. It's a little bit harder to obtain those things. They don't come naturally to you. And that's the only true way that a person can actually grow and start progressing. So it's as I said, it's expand by demand, because you've got to do it. You've got to put in the action. You've got to have a game plan and know what you're going to do to expand, and you've got to do it on your terms. Okay, you've got to make that physical choice that's what you're going to do. Because if you're just sort of cruising through life and you're just kind of just playing it easy and take it as it comes, well, that's not really expanding by demanding. And it means that you're probably living the 20-80 rule, where you're maybe only getting 20% out of your life, but you're doing 80% of the work. So it's about flipping that. And as I said, only doing 20% of the work, but actually getting 80% of the return on your investment of time or money, or whatever the case may be. So I just wanted to quickly just shoot this video because I think it's such a powerful thing. Expand by demand. Say that again, expand by demand. So that means, reading powerful books, personal development books, business books, marketing books, whatever sort of relates to your business or your job. As I said, personal development certainly helps you grow both, as I said, mentally, emotionally and spiritually as well. Investing your time wisely, to invest your time to doing the core things. What are the core things for your business, or what are the core things you need to do today to make sure that your life is functioning, at the highest optimum rate? It's about just focusing on that 20%, and then, as I said, spending that 80% to actually enjoy life and knowing that things are running in the background and things are being done for you, so that at the end of the day you can actually look back at your day, say, yep, I accomplished what I wanted to accomplish, and obviously here are the rewards, or here are the fruits of my labor. So, alright guys, well, I just want to leave that thought with you. Expand by demand. If you're not doing it, then I highly recommend that you start looking into that principle, the 80-20 principle, and certainly expanding by demand. So, alright guys, this is Paul Walker, and I'll speak to you guys real soon. Alright, have a real awesome day. Bye.